You like that?
That's high quality.
We
right
worked
there.
a long time to
I
master
could tell.
that.
Well, yeah.
8:36 at WECL. I spilled coffee in my lap about a half hour ago, and it was scalding.
You gonna need a skin graft?
Yeah, probably am.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'm
And
gonna.
it was a full cup of coffee. I mean, he just literally poured
It was
that
right
cup
out of the.
coffee.
It was hot, right out of the pot.
Oh man, TJ.
And,
That's not a good place to spill coffee.
No, I mean it was right in my lap, and now it's all cold. It is cooled off now.
Yes.
So now I'm turning shades of blue from the waist down. I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Brings
Okay.
back memories of that George Costanza.
No, don't even get in. No, don't get into all that. Don't get into all that. I don't think we can use that word on the show. I was going to ask you guys. I know you had to leave in a rush yesterday because the burglar alarm went off at your house. Did they steal anything?
No, and thankfully there was nobody there except my poor dog who got blasted by that alarm.
Orbit having to put up with that.
Well, the alarm went off. Okay, and,
Somebody just walk across your
and
grass?
I got the call. No, I got the call, and I said, she said, "You want me to call the police?" I said, "Yeah, call the police."
So they call you before they call the police?
Yeah,
Is that the way they do that?
They can't call the police without my permission.
Well, I'm paying you every month, and you got this thing hooked up in my house. That gives you permission.
So
Well,
are
that's
there
a good
different
point.
codes
That's a
with
good-
that?
yes.
Like if your house were on fire, do they
Yes.
know it's on fire?
They would know that something's going on. Not necessarily the house was on fire, but I've got a code for the front door, I've got a code for the back door, the garage door, and there's a code for motion in the house. That's what went off. Motion in the house. That's why they told me it was a burglar alarm. Well, I got home, and there was nothing there. I mean,
Was Orson
nobody
gone?
there. No, everything was like it was supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay?
What's you protecting?
And I
up
don't know why that alarm went off. And I even asked him, I said, what made the alarm go off if nothing has changed? Well, could
have been a rat.
Blah, blah. Well, good point. You brought that up. Because at 1:20 yesterday afternoon, I was just finishing up taking care of David's dogs, and they called me again. Mr. Griffin, we have a burglar alarm going off in your house. And, man, I just did not like that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to drive up there right now. Call the police, and I'll meet them there. And sure enough, when I got there, the police were at my house. We walked in.
Which isn't
nothing going on.
I mean, that's not uncommon.
No, because they stop there once or twice a day anyway.
No, they don't. There's nothing going on up there. That's what's so crazy about this. I've had this alarm system for years and years and years. I've never
There's
had
the problem.
An issue. No, it's not an
Faulty
issue.
wiring?
Yeah, I
It's
think
no.
so.
Well, I'm going to find out what it is because they told me that it was motion in the house. And
So you think
Orson
there's
is
a
in
bug?
crate, so it's not him. So I'm thinking that one of those skinks that you and I talked about, the lizard, the big lizards.
I haven't
the
seen
smaller
any of those
lizards.
since the Plex closed down.
No, that's
I'm
Skank.
thinking-
Oh, that's skanks. I'm sorry. You're talking about lizards. You're talking about lizards, aren't you?
I'm talking about those little chameleons. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the skanks.
We kept the door open
Skinks.
the last couple of warm days to let Orson run in and out of the backyard because he likes to do that. He'll go out and sit for a while and then come in and drink some water. So, we let the door open.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe one of those lizards maybe got in the house, and once everything gets real quiet.
So you think there's a skank loose in your house?
a skink,
In your house?
a lizard?
Yes.
I'm thinking something's in there.
And
Might
it's
be
just
an
running
apparition.
around?
What's
Huh?
that? What do they call it? Aberration? You may have a ghost in the house.
TJ said it might be just the. What'd you say it was?
I said it might have been loose. Maybe the sensor's loose. It's been hanging there, since
Check
that house
the
was
bub.
built.
Yeah, check the bug.
Check
That's
the
where you
bub.
always
Check
start
the
with the
bug.
simple stuff. Check
Well,
the
I'm gonna-
bub.
I'm
And
gonna-
I mean, how do you know it's busted if the bub doesn't work?
I'm going to check that today when I get home to see if it's. But
Do you have a new ceiling fan or anything that would?
nothing has changed.
Anything
You know what's happening?
dangling could a curtain blow?
Orson's screwing with him. That's what's happening.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Orson's getting out of his cage and going
Is he?
in front of it and running back and forth and then going back in his cage and waiting to see how long it takes the old man to get home. That's what he's doing.
If he's doing a good job of it, because he unlatches it and latches it back up when he gets in there.
Let me ask you this: Is a curtain open and maybe the sensor is seeing a car go by?
The only thing that's changed is I hung a different curtain rod in the den,
That
which is in
explains it.
There it is.
direct
Yeah,
beam shot, a laser shot of this light.
that's what it is. Because I doubt there's a skank in your house. I doubt that seriously.
Darlene wouldn't put up with it.
No,
she wouldn't put up with anything.
Well, especially while you're
like
not
that.
home. I mean, just
You just have some skank walking around.
no, you can't do that. I guarantee that's not
That's how rumors
No,
get started.
That wouldn't last very long at all.
Do you have a
I'd be
video
in that
camera
crate
hooked up
with
to
Orson,
it?
You
yeah.
don't want a
That's
video
the thing
camera
I
and
was
a
gonna do
skank.
next time.
Nah.
You don't want a video camera and a
Well, then
skank
you could
in your
YouTube
house.
it and make some money off of it. That's all I'm saying.